Okay, so I just finished watching episode 20 of My Darling of Franks, and so now the full scale attack to the underground has started. What's interesting is now we get a couple things. It ends really surprisingly, like it's what I was waiting for, but I was like underwhelmed, and I was like, that sucks. I'm not gonna lie, the ending kind of like, boo. But I was hoping for something more interesting. But what's interesting is what was interesting was that we got to see uh, we as audience know that uh, what's her name, Kokoro, forget how to pronounce her name, sorry, but we know she's pregnant at this point because it's been enough time to state that, and like these kids don't know what's happening, but yeah, it's well, we know she's pregnant, so that's a thing. Also during the fight, they said each other's by their names, and it kind of did a trigger moment. I like that. We're just going to have to wait and see how that turns out. Then what else? It's the full school of invasions happening and everything. It's interesting, but we gotta find a lead. What's interesting actually, because this episode raised a lot of questions that it's not for Papa, and I really hate what they did with that. But with the other, what you would call it, uh, I can't remember what they're called. Fuck, what are they called? The weird species bird, the girl. So what's interesting is that they called her 001. I was like, what is that? What are you talking about? What is this? What is happening? I'm pretty interested in here. Kind of want to learn more of the lore here. And then we got to see her 001, basically the princess, like assaulting the Australia and hijacking basically the Australia and kicking 02 out and like wounding her. And I was like, what's happening here? And she basically like starts quote unquote making out with Hero. Not really in that purpose, but for whatever thing it is. But it's interesting because like wondering what's happening here, and it's like, like like then they start talking about everything, because this is where we finally get the revelations that they've been driving modified organic beings of these things, because that's all they are. It's really strange, and I had to rewatch it because they kind of explain it. It's what we've, as an audience, have been speculating for a while, is that they're like Earthlings, and because at the end it gets revealed that Papa and these higher ups are aliens. No, but it's not even cool. Kind of. They didn't. They're like this energy force, and I was like, I was like, really? That's what we get. That's our final comeuppance, because we get this awesome scene where you see the aliens in the sky attacking. You're like, oh shit, what's happening now? Oh my god, like I was getting really excited, and I was like, what now? What now? And then yeah, no. But you kind of see the war scale battle, and like, what the fuck am I watching now? I was like really getting intense, and like this was cool. Like this was amazing. I wish they extended it a little longer. Uh, but they had a failsafe. The Nar. Anyways, they had a failsafe, and they captured the princess and are like infecting her and everything. And yeah, like I said, for the actual idea of the grand villain, I really didn't like it. Like I knew they were aliens, but yeah, disappointing, disappointing. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens next. So yeah. So thanks again for watching. Until next time. See ya.